Hey guys, Cal here with a new video on Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Recently I played this game again for the fourth time and there are a few things that I thought Insomniac really could have made a few changes here to increase the hype for this already popular franchise up a few notches. This is just my opinion and feel free to agree or disagree with it in the comment section. I made this channel primarily so that we as fans can voice our opinions about what we liked or did not like, so feel free to voice your opinions. Before we dive deep into my thoughts, I just gotta say how much I love Marvel's Spider-Man 2 when it dropped last year. It was an awesome game with some of the best web swinging, combat, and visuals we've seen in any Spider-Man game. One of the coolest features was being able to disable swing assist, giving us that physics-based web swinging vibe, just like in the old Spider-Man 2 game from 2004. It really addressed one of the major gripes from the first two games, but despite all the greatness, there was one thing that bugged me: the suit selection. When the game first launched, Peter Parker and Miles Morales each had 39 unique suits, thanks to pre-order bonuses in the Digital Deluxe Edition. These suits included a mix of old favorites, new designs, and story-relevant ones, like Peter's black suit titled the Venom Arc. The New Game Plus update added 2 more suits, one for each hero, plus a Fly and Fresh pack for $499, with 90s inspired designs supporting the game and its charity, which Insomniac said would be free later. As the game evolved, it was clear Insomniac was focusing on original suit designs, collaborating with various artists and studios. This made sense for Miles, who doesn't have as many iconic suits as Peter, but it felt like they neglected some classic fan favorites. I mean, they still embodied the sensational Spider-Man Ben Reilly suit, and that's a big miss for someone who really loves that suit from the comics. Original designs are great, but it was a bummer to see 30 suits cut from Peter's wardrobe from the first game and 5 from Miles. Some cuts made sense, like Miles' winter suit since this game isn't set in winter, but others, like the Brooklyn Vision suit, were missed opportunities, especially since we have side missions at Miles' school. And for Peter, losing suits like the Last Stand suit and the Mark I Spider Armor, which had nostalgic value from the 2000 Spider-Man game, was disappointing. One of the strangest choices was cutting the Peter B. Parker suit from Into the Spider-Verse movie. It would have been awesome to pair it with Miles looking from the animated film for a more cohesive experience. Though Peter got the noir suit from the movie, the lack of traditional looks for both Peter and Miles in the animated style felt like a missed opportunity. In an IGN interview, the game's creative director, Brian Intihar, mentioned that copying suits from one game to another wasn't simple, even after the release of Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. Suits need to be PS5 size. He also said that they made sure to include every movie suit, like the highly requested Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, and wanted a fresh roster. While I get the reasoning, the best gameplay and city to explore would have been even better with more suits than from earlier games. It would have offered more variety and continuity rather than making us choose between old and new suits. Another reason Brian Intihar gave was to balance the number of suits between Peter and Miles, which makes sense in terms of giving both characters equal prominence, but it still didn't sit well with me. Peter has over 60 years of history, while Miles only recently celebrated his 10th year anniversary. Even in the game's universe, Peter's been Spider-Man for nearly a decade compared to Miles' couple of years. So Peter should logically have more suits, right? One other thing I noticed was that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 removed the feature where each suit came with new abilities. Marvel's Spider-Man had a feature where unlocking a suit gave you a new power. But in Marvel's Spider-Man 2, suits were purely cosmetic. So if I didn't like a design, it just sat unused. Seriously. Now there's still hope that some of the cut suits might return in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is yet to be announced DLC. Based on the previous DLC, we might get about 9 suits per hero, which isn't enough to cover all the cuts. Modders might have to step in once the game hits PC, just like they did with the previous game, adding suits like the sensational Spider-Man and designs from popular TV shows. While I own both of Insomniac's previous Spider-Man titles on PlayStation, I hope the modding community can deliver some of the missing suits. But PS5 players might miss out unless Insomniac and Sony introduce modder support for consoles, similar to Bethesda's Creation Club for Skyrim and Fallout 4. But mod support is something PlayStation has never really rallied towards, so I don't see any reason they will. Marvel's Spider-Man games are a huge selling point for PlayStation, especially Marvel's Spider-Man 2 with its current exclusivity, so it would be a shame for this community to miss out. I hope future patches will add more cut suits from previous games alongside new ones from the comics, but with the push to keep an equal number of suits for Peter and Miles, this might not happen. And that is it for this video, guys. What did you guys think of these opinions? Do you agree or disagree with any of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and make sure to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more content ahead. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.